This is a 1957 Chevrolet 3100 short bed truck. It's got a 350 V8, and it's got a turbo 400 transmission, and I'm in neutral. There we go. Runs and drives fantastic. Low miles on the engine rebuild. You can hear the transmission shifts perfectly. My one finger test of driving. It's got Nova front clip on it, power disc brakes, power steering. It steers perfectly down the road. This truck actually rides very, very smooth. In a lot of ways, I would do, now I've been doing this for about 7 years. There's a lot of ways in which I say this, of all the trucks, this is the truck that everybody's looking for. Just because it has all of the upgrades that everybody wants. Nice, healthy, strong engine. Let's pop that hood. I believe the exhaust turns down right at the end. But you can hear a nice, like I said, nice, healthy, strong engine. So really clean. Just go ahead and leave it up for a second. Just nice, smooth, like I said, nice, smooth running engine. The heater does work. Like I said, powered disc brakes in the front. The front clip is done very well and professionally. Nice boxed in weld. Wheel well. Tires are straight in the wheel well and everything as it should be. Like I said, pretty low miles on the engine rebuild. Not done recently. But just you can tell obviously that the paint's not all perfect and the headers aren't all perfect, but very strong engine. Also the transmission, low miles on it. It was actually rebuilt for a different vehicle. They upgraded that vehicle to a 700 R4, pulled the turbo 400 and put it in this truck. The previous owners did too. Truck never overheats, nice radiator, works perfectly. Also, as long as we're down here, let's take a look inside. I mean, look at these inner fender wells. This is a very minimal rust truck. Clean firewall, inner fender wells, and very, very clean. Even inside the hood, typical rust spots oftentimes are here. There's no rust. The body on the truck overall is pretty straight. It's got a hot rod black paint job on it. Just an inexpensive shop truck paint job, but it really looks presentable. New wheels. Chrome wheels, which are really nice, 8s in the front and 9s in the back. Brand new wheels. Older tires though, the rear tires especially probably going to need to be replaced. Nice straight tailgate, straight bed in the back. The nice thing is it's not all dented and dinged up. It is the original bed. It doesn't look like it's been replaced. It's got that patina under the paint of being an older, original, but almost looks like somebody didn't use this truck as a work truck, because typically especially the front of the tailgates are always dented up where people have thrown stuff in for years. So new wood bed in the back, this kind of tiger striped pine, which looks really nice. And of course the filler neck that's been put in the bed back here because the tank has been relocated to the rear. It's got a trailer hitch on it, which is also really nice. Of course the lights work, running lights work. Now the driver's side rear fender and front fender are new. They were replaced. So they're super straight. The hood is original, grill and everything. Like I said, for a shop truck, this truck's pretty much ready to go. The only thing I'd personally do to this truck is throw a radio in it and then just drive it. Maybe put a bench seat back in it. I personally like bench seats better than I do the buckets. And these bucket seats are really just kind of set in there right now. They're not bolted down good. They could probably stand to be reupholstered. So a little, maybe I would spend a couple $100 redoing some of the interior. Cab corners are in good shape. They've already been replaced. And that's all metal on both sides. Doors are in good shape. They are missing the panels here. There are some extra parts though that come with the truck. They'll go and I'll throw them back in the bed afterwards. Like I said, minimal rust, no rust in the hinge pockets, which is really important. The little bit of spot, there's one spot right here. The rest of the floor pan, I'll take a look underneath. The carpet is glued down, but there's no rust in the floor pans. We'll take a look at that when we get up underneath the truck in a second. I also like the fact that for the most part, this is an unmolested dash. Has the original grill bezel for the gauges, but the obviously these Sun Pro gauges have been put in. It does not have a speedometer, but all the gauges do work. And I believe I have the original gauge cluster for it. The only thing that's different is the fuel has been put where the ashtray was. So if you bought a new ashtray or got a used ashtray and put it in, you'd have an unmolested dash. The heater does work. This is the switch for it here. Flip it on and it goes. It is a tilt steering vehicle. And yeah, very cool. A couple of little rust spots down here. But like I said, very minimal. One there, one on the other side. Other than that, the interior is in good shape. And like I said, for me, the truck maybe deserves to have a little bit of attention done on the interior, but it just really depends on what you're looking for. Passenger side glass is in good shape, as well as the vent glass. The windshield is older, but in good shape, with a couple of, like, one spot of crack here, but nothing that obstructs. Also a kind of a rock chip crack over on this side. But for a shop truck, I wouldn't even replace the windshield. Original vent glass here with some bubbles in it. And then the windows on both sides do roll up and down easily. This is an older piece of glass and it is cracked all the way up. This is the only crack I've seen in any of the glass besides the windshield over there on the side. And then of course the rear glass here. Weather stripping actually looks to be in good shape on the front and rear. Definitely not original. At some point they were replaced. Bottoms of the doors are also rust-free. So that's really nice. Like I said too, over here, hinge pockets, rust-free hinge pockets. Underneath the truck, very clean. A couple of spots of surface rust there. I believe that's the original color of the truck, actually, that old green. Like I said, both the cab corners have been replaced with steel on the outsides. And there's not a bunch of Bondo in this truck. A couple of spots of skim coat here and there. Original floor pans, as I said, clean and rust free. Frame rails, clean and rust free. Turbo 400 transmission. There's your original floor pans there. Take a look at that. I mean, they're in really, really good shape. Of course, like I said, this side is brand new. This is a brand new fender, so there's not going to be any rust there. No rust in the fender wells back here either. I showed earlier this side. That the cab corner had been replaced there. No rust on the step-ups, or superficial rust. Maybe there's one spot here. There's a little bit of rust there. Got some dirt daubers there. Didn't clean the frame, but the nice thing is this hasn't been undercoated and covered and all that. Look at that. That's the original floor pans in excellent condition. And then even the step-ups on both sides are in good shape. So there you have it. 1957 Chevrolet 3100. This is a short bed truck. Like I said, really consistent from bumper to bumper. This would make a fantastic shop truck just like it is. It's one of the things I like about finding trucks like this. This is really ready to jump in, run and drive right now. Needs maybe a radio. It's going to need some new tires in the back. The front tires have okay tread. You could get by with them, but maybe buy a set of tires, just put brand new tires all the way around it. Wouldn't be a bad idea. But the wheels are brand new, which is really nice, and they're nice, expensive wheels. Nice original rally style chrome wheels, which is nice. So, PeachtreeClassicCars.com. you feel free to call me at 678-908-6006.